It all started on a random Tuesday when I decided to take a walk at the park near my apartment. I often found solace in nature, but that day, I stumbled upon something far more intriguing. There was a group of people gathered around a large, colorful tapestry with strange symbols. They were singing something that sounded almost like a mantra. I was curious, so I ventured closer. "Welcome, Seeker," a woman named Celestia said with an electrifying smile. Her flowing robe and aura of confidence drew me in. I had never been one to believe in the supernatural, but something about her felt magnetic. I stood there, not even entirely aware of what I was getting into. Before I knew it, I was sucked into the whirlwind of their community, known as the Harmony Collective. They were a tight-knit group that valued connection, spirituality, and the pursuit of higher consciousness. I met people like Orion, who claimed to channel cosmic energy, and Luna, who had the most hypnotic voice, often leading the group in meditation sessions. The first meeting felt exhilarating. I felt part of something bigger, a shared objective to spread peace and love. But as the weeks rolled by, I noticed some strange behaviors. They encouraged members to spend more time with each other, distancing ourselves from the outside world. The idea was to shed our earthly ties. I didn't realize how deeply I'd gotten in until one night, during a full moon ceremony, Celestia announced our new goal, the Awakening, a grand event where we were supposed to invite everyone to join us in achieving collective enlightenment. That's when the alarm bells started ringing in my head. It all felt a bit forced. I tried to talk to Orion about it, but he dismissed my concerns. "You're just going through the phase of questioning, brother. You'll see the light soon." I felt trapped in a maze I couldn't escape. Now came the bizarre challenges. They started assigning tasks for spiritual growth, like fasting for days, writing down our darkest secrets, and sharing them publicly at the next gathering. I stood in front of 30 people once and revealed my childhood fears. There was something liberating about it, but it all felt like psychological manipulation when I looked back. One evening, feeling particularly off, I managed to slip away from a gathering, deciding to take a walk to clear my mind. I unknowingly wandered into an alley where I saw a flyer for a local bookstore that held free-spirited discussions just like we used to before the collective took over my life. Clicked. I was missing the freedom of exploration, the joy of diverse opinions, and genuine relationships. The next gathering, I hatched a plan to address my concern. What if we invited outside opinions? I suggested. Gasps filled the room. Celestia's smile faltered as she replied, "But external forces will dilute our purity." There were hushed whispers and I felt the tension. Then it hit me. Is this what it feels like to wake up in a cult? I was in deep, but I needed to break free. That evening, I overheard one of the members mention a secret meeting where they were discussing ways to convince wavering members to remain loyal. This was my chance. The following night, armed with newfound resolve, I snuck out to the secret gathering. To my surprise, it wasn't what I thought. The group was debating methods of control and fear tactics to wield power. I had stumbled on their true faces. In that moment, I realized I had to act fast. I approached Celestia before the next meeting, feigning support but secretly plotting my escape. As the meeting unfolded, I set my plan into motion. "I have seen the truth, and I cannot abide by these manipulative tactics anymore," I declared. Shock and disbelief echoed around me as I walked out, not looking back. But I wasn't completely out of danger. Once you're in, leaving doesn't go unnoticed. I expected backlash, but after weeks of silence, they finally reached out to discredit me, calling me the fallen one. Yet I stood firm, knowing I had regained my freedom. Now looking back, I'd say I accidentally joined a cult, but sometimes the most enlightening journeys come through turmoil. I'm rediscovering who I am outside of that chaos. If you ever find yourself questioning a group, trust that instinct. Your intuition knows when something's off. Freedom tastes so much sweeter when you've fought for it. Stay vigilant, friends.